Anyway, enough of this. Who are we? Why we're here? I don't know. So, season end live event predictions for what season are we in? Chapter 3, season 8?
We're in Chapter 3, Season 4.
That's been a quick chapter. That's
Yep,
what she said.
only been a year.
But yeah, Chapter 3, Season 4. Now, the item shop the day before the event, Epic, or new season, Epic like, ooh, I'm gonna tease shit. And they put the Mecha Team leader back in, and I just don't think that's a coincidence. I also don't think with the time travel rumour, the fact that we have the page turner in from Chapter 2, Season 8. Hold on, I'm almost at the end of my chapter. I believe that is a hint that we're actually going to go back in time. In fact, my entire theory for the live event, right, I'm invited to the party, but my entire theory is that the island is just going to, boom, right, gone. 2 plus 2 is 4, you know, gone. -1, that's 3, quick maths. But, whole island, gone, yeah? No more island,
Alright.
bye-bye island. And because obviously we're floating in space, you're not allowed to float in space because you will die. Now, my whole idea, because a while back in like October, I think it was announced that we were getting a Doctor Who collaboration. Now, the 60th is next year in November, possibly earlier, we're not sure yet. Well, the actual date is in November. But they might litter stuff throughout. Now, my theory is, right, everyone's in space, oh, I can't breathe, I'm dying, blah. Normal stuff. And you'll hear, it wouldn't be the regular TARDIS materialisation noise. Because it's a dimension hop, so it would be the emergency landing noise. And I mean, if it was the regular one, it would still be cool, because as they said in the series,
You know the sound the TARDIS makes? That wheezing, groaning. That sound brings hope wherever it goes.
and you just hear it, and there'd just be this blue box appearing in nothing, and you would be saved from death. You'd basically be reenacting that scene from the fires of Pompeii in Doctor Who Series 4 from Peter Capaldi's perspective.
Come with me.
Right, so I've actually got the Fortnite map up on Fortnite. On to map predictions for next season. Now, obviously, I think none of that's going to be there, because the map's going to boom. So today,
And be gone.
I'm actually tricked Toby, and I'm actually going to have him in one of my videos. He just doesn't know it yet. That's coming soon.
Ah, what?
Yeah, kidnapping.
Count me.
content-wise.
You guys are tied up in this basement.
Shh. Anyway, we'll start at the top left of the map and we'll work across like a zigzag pattern. So Toby,
Yeah, I can do it too, actually.
yeah, top left of the map.
Yep.
Opinions of what it was like.
Top left. I think top left has been pretty alright, I mean, it's been
Rave Cave was the GOAT last season.
yeah.
The season before, whichever one it was.
I reckon Rave Cave was probably the best that like when it first came
Rave
out.
Cave was where it was at.
Yeah, a lot of enemies there as well. Yeah, the top left of the map has pretty much stayed like snowy the entire chapter. Because obviously we came to this chapter at Christmas time.
Did you say snow?
Yes.
No. Me and Toby,
You see?
Chapter 1, Season 7, have wanted Polar Peak. The big ice mound that was housing Catus, the kaiju from the Chapter 1, Season 9 live event, I believe. And it had a castle on top. Now, everyone was like, oh, including our friends Corey and Callum was like, oh, Polar Peak will never come back, there's only one castle. But I was reading the Fortnite Zero War comics, and I believe it was issue 4, where they went to the Ice Moon, which is the Ice Kings, by the way, and it effectively serves as a big vault that he put in this reality because he thought, dangerous shit, shove it where no one will find it. We found it anyway. That's just how good we are. Now he actually has several castles littered around that moon with a load of dangerous shit in it. Now, because some of them have creatures like the one they went to in the comic, that does mean that, I don't know if I said it on camera before, but my idea was, if they wanted to work in a Pacific Rim or a Godzilla crossover, they could just shove a kaiju from either of those two in a chunk of ice, put a castle on top it, send it back down to the island. Now, like our friends Corey and Karen, they were, oh, they won't just do that. And I said to him, yes, but if reality has imploded, right, the island goes kaboom, what if, say, I don't know, the rock statue, because it was the rock, were to get catapulted up to the ice moon and break a chunk free, and it just so happens to fall onto the island, preferably in the bottom left hand corner, you know, freezing over Greasy Grove again. That would be quite nice. Apparently Frosty Flights had an update, so you know that could come back as well. And while we're at it, just a sprinkle and dash in, let's throw back in that one island by where was Dusty Divot. That was a peak little mountain. We'll add Lazy Lagoon back from, no, it's just kidding. It's just Polar Peak that we want back, although the Lazy Lagoon from Chapter 1 Season 8 would be quite nice.
Yeah, I reckon there's a possibility that it might come back. Because like the whole event's about the island being fractured, and like some people speculate that we've got to like almost rebuild it. So it could be a possibility that like too much of the island has been like completely destroyed. So in order to get like the mass of the island back to like normal, they've had to like maybe destroy a chunk of the moon and obviously purposely send it down in order for it to attach to the island. So they might just be like, you know what, we need mass, so we'll give you some mass. Here, have a chunk of moon for you. And boom, Polar Peak 2.0 is back.
But wait, why stop at 1?
But wait, there's more. Have more.
What if we had to anchor the island to the 0 point, so we had one in each of the 4 corners of the map, like anchors, dimensional space mass anchors. 4 castles, 4 kaiju. Uh-oh.
No, Josh, you don't understand. There's gonna be 3 of them are gonna have kaijus, and one's gonna have a, wait for it, a colossal titan.
Oh yes, yes, I see.
That's a little throwback to our earlier predictions where we actually
Why
thought.
just one? Make an entire mountain of them. 6 colossal titans back to fucking back, just in a corner, anchoring it down. Now we would love that. Now of course, we do every time we make one of these shitty videos. We always work in somehow that we want the colossal titan, and that's how we did it this time. Will we ever stop doing that? No. Will we stop if we get the colossal titan? No.
Sure. I think it only like the Attack on Titan bit only happened because like at some point we got like leaks of them working on like a grapple kind of mythic thing, but it turns out it was just
it turned out to be the grapple gun.
yeah. So people thought it was the ODM gear from Attack on Titan, and that's pretty much where it stemmed from. Us just being like, hey, Attack on Titan's coming soon, and it never has. But hey, what if they're like, you know what? it turns out the Iceman is made of colossal titans, like how
Oh,
the walls in Attack on Titan are made of titans as
I've got an
well.
idea.
Um,
Do
um,
you remember
yeah.
back in Chapter 2, Season 6?
Ooh. Primal season, not
Taking you back. Yes.
What?
Do you remember the Predator's enclosure?
oh no.
Big wall, big circular wall.
I don't think
Now,
they'd be colossal titans. I think they'd just be normal
Now,
titans, like
Toby.
50-meter ones.
where did they hide the colossal titans in Attack on Titan?
In walls.
The walls, Toby.
The walls.
The walls.
How many walls on the map right now?
Yeah, on every house.
No, I mean like big one. I mean, actually, that's a volcano, isn't it? And they put colossal titans in the volcano like wall.
I think it would be funny, going back on my TARDIS idea, right? Is because obviously the TARDIS won't. Well, it could. They just probably won't make it dimension hop by itself. I think it would be funny, right? If you know how Saturn, what Saturn looks like, orb with a ring around it, yeah. I think it'd be funny if if the island explodes, all the remains are orbiting the 0 point like Saturn, and we're just watching that, you know, slowly grow and grow, and then you hear the noise, and out from the 0 point pops this speeding, spinning, flying 1960s blue British police telephone box. Yeah, I did have to give the full description.
It just pops out and is like, I figured you guys could need a hand. Like, oh my god, it's the Doctor.
Now, because Toby's a bloody idiot, and he's like, oh, why don't they play the Doctor Who theme? And I played him the 10th Doctor's theme, as David Tennant is the current Doctor, well, 14th, so I played the previous David Tennant Doctor theme, and he went, oh, that's not the Doctor Who theme. He was on about the title sequence. And I said to him, they won't play a bloody title sequence like that.
I just figured it'd be more like recognisable for people who probably don't know what Doctor Who is, considering this is like an American game.
It's the title sequence. Yeah, Toby, do you have any idea how big Doctor Who is in America?
I don't know actually, no.
Oh, well then learn. BBC America broadcast it. It's massive in America. Disney Plus are getting the rights to stream Doctor Who next year going forwards outside of the UK.
Oh god.
It's massive international. Massive brand. But I think it would be funny if that happens, because, you know, the doors would open, or he'd speak out of the loudspeaker. Hopefully they have voice if it is. Would have to be David Tennant, as he is current Doctor. But it would be funny to just have his theme playing. It's like, oh, hello, I'm the Doctor, I'm here to save everyone. And reboot the universe again. Because he's already rebooted the universe like twice. That would be brilliant. Because then, if he's rebuilt the universe and reset it, our universe, Reality Zero, anything can happen. Now, if we time travel, which is another theory, which is also where the TARDIS comes in, because people theorised we would time travel back to, is it Chapter 2 or Chapter 3? Chapter 2, innit?
Yeah.
Because Chapter 2 is a few seasons short. People have theorised that we would time travel back to then, and then time travel to Chapter 4. But like, because this is only 4 seasons, imagine, if that's a restaurant, that's 4 seasons. Imagine if we time travel back to Chapter 2, finish the seasons out of that, time travel back to Chapter 3, right? The Doctor drops us off while he rebuilds the map in Chapter 3. And then he picks us up 2 seasons later, because he's like, oh, sorry, I got the time wrong again, because that's the running bit with the TARDIS. And then we finish the last, like, 6 seasons of Chapter 3, and then go on to Chapter 4. Boom.
But then
Modern problems require modern solutions.
so it wouldn't be Chapter 4 then, it'd just be Chapter 2, Season 9, and then 10.
Chapter 2, Part 2.
I don't think it'd be Part 2.
Be the last 2 seasons of Chapter 2. and then boom, back to 3, and then boom, back to 4. Into 4.
I honestly hope we get a new map in general, because both chapter
But
2 and
Toby,
3 are like the chapter 2 one
I've
has
come up
like
with a new
has
idea.
cube stuff all over it, like corruption, and chapter 3 map has
Oh, yeah, well,
chrome
that's-
corruption over it. So like both
We
sides
can
are
fix. We'll
messed
figure
up.
something out, right? We'll figure something out. But do you know what I've just come up with?
Oh,
Right, as another time travel crossover. Because Michael J. Fox has shown interest in making another Back to the Future film.
oh
So,
god.
I know, we get dropped off back in Chapter 2 by the TARDIS. Then, because Epic Games loves their crossovers, when we got to get back to Chapter 3, right? Out comes from the sky a flying car, right? It lands, gull wing doors open, a bloke in a yellow jacket, red shirt, 2 ties and mirror sunglasses hops out, and he goes, "Bloopers! We got to go back to the future." Music plays, DeLorean flies off, but how are we gonna get back? You know,
Just gonna use any type of time
how's your car
travel.
flying? Don't you need roads? He'll flip his sunglasses down. Where we're going, we don't need roads. And then off we go. Epic Games. I work for you, designer.
I feel like they do that the time traveling train to fit all the loopers on personally.
If they do that, then I would like
Yeah, he
to
just
issue-
appears in the train and is like, alright everyone get on, we all get on the train and just go back to the fucking future.
A DeLorean comes first, goes
Yeah.
on the train.
Yeah, Marty's in the car and Doc's in the train, he's like, get on!
Or maybe the TARDIS guy's the train. Because the TARDIS can drag things along with its magnetic pull.
What if John Jones is in is in the car?
Everything, every time travel thing imaginable. The tape measure from Gravity Falls just fucking appears. Time travel. I want a season around time travel.
Mm,
You know what? I'd love a TARDIS as a drivable vehicle in this game.
doubt
Limit
that.
it though, right? Just like a plane, right? Fly it. But the trick is, you know how the toilets work in this game?
Yeah.
Hop in one, come out the other end. That's my idea. Because if you destroy the exterior, the interior is somewhere else. Blow up the exterior of the TARDIS. If you're in storm, you then take damage, and you just spawn in a random police box around the map. So you could be, I don't know, say you're at Shiny Sound, right? Circles around Shiny. Your TARDIS gets blown up, and you just so happen to be plonked back down at Synapse Station. You'd be taking damage, but you can then fly. I say restrict each TARDIS to 4 teleportations a map, right? So you could just teleport, and it'd be like location to location. So with like no maximum, then 2 locations in between. So you couldn't jump straight to Cromley Crossroads from Synapse Station because the Herald Sanctum's in the way. So you could jump to Heralds from Synapse, and from Heralds jump to Shiny, kill them, and then fly away in your blue box.
Mm.
So I'd be like, if you were in Greasy, you couldn't teleport straight to Lustrous. Yeah, you could. You could teleport all the way across the map. But if you're in Cloudy, oh, you could do that as well. I think I've picked the only example that wouldn't work properly. I'm so intelligent. No, that would work. Never mind what I'm saying. No more than 1 location in between. Because then you can't jump from Cloudy to Rave Cave. Because Rocky and Tainted's in the way. That sort of thing. Limit it so it's not OP. And then, of course, if you put it in Arena, I'll play Arena.
They won't. They tend not to add like 2 OP things to Arena.
Yeah, well, if they did add it to Arena, I'd play Arena. Imagine that, someone starts shooting at you, you hop in your blue box and just...
Yeah, I just make it so like they're all stationary at POIs and they can only like transport you to other POIs.
Imagine if they just plonked Gallifrey in the middle of the map. The Gallifrey High Citadel, just in the middle. That'd be quite funny. Take up the whole map.
Yeah.
Who do you think the next celebrity is going to be in the game?
I
mean, I heard leaks a while back that one of the 7 was going to be Kevin Hart, but then that was Brie Larson, so...
Yeah. Some people think that scientist sounds like Ryan Reynolds, but I don't know how accurate that is.
I would love that.
I would love it too.
The thing is... No, wait, that wouldn't be possible, because the 7 members match the body type of the celebrity. It's like The Rock looks like The Rock. You know what I mean? Like The Rock has where his tattoo would be. And he's tall and buff. Brie Larson is short and female. Ryan Reynolds is tall and thin.
I don't know. Then maybe they would go with something else.
Kevin Hart, not Kevin Hart. Who's the bloke from Mall Cop?
Yeah, I know who you're
Mall
about.
Cop is the son. Yeah, I can't remember his name.
Yeah.
Him, Paul Blart's
Jack
Mall Cop.
Black.
Is it Paul Blart? Anyway, yeah, Jack Black is the scientist would be funny. Because someone would attack him.
So Paul Blart, the character he plays in Mall
I
Cop.
think he is actually. You know, you'd attack the scientist because he's Jack Black, and he'd grab your hand, and he'd just go skadoosh, and he'd wipe out the entire island. Also, we have the problem to deal with
Kevin
the 7
James.
being dead.
Kevin James is who I'm about, the Mall Cop.
Thank you, Kevin James. Yes. But yeah, we have to deal with the problem with the paradigm is in another reality, our home reality. Now, the paradigm piloted the mecha, and as it's said in the comics, the only reason she can pilot it is due to where she comes from. Now, instantly, because I'm a massive nerd, the things that come to mind are Neon Genesis Evangelion, obviously Pacific Rim, and Mobile Suit Gundam. Now, those respective universes, to my knowledge, haven't had anything, any knowledge to do with chrome-like substances. Obviously, Neon Genesis had their disease. The Pacific Rim universe had to deal with Kaiju Flu, which is a disease, and Gundam is Gundam. So, it has to be, her reality has to have something to do with mecha piloting. Our friend Callum actually threw into the mix Power Rangers because of the Megazords. But all we could think of that they've experienced, like Chrome, is that ooze shit from the 80s movie. So, we're not sure where the paradigm comes from. But it has to be a reality with Brie Larson in it. So, I'm just going to throw a stupid guess out there and say, that doesn't even make sense. Ignore me. I was about to say the Scott Pilgrim universe. That doesn't make sense. It's merely going off of reality, a film that the actress is from. Yeah, so that'd be interesting to see. But the problem we have to deal with is all the scientist people are made of goo. They are currently looking like the T-1000. So we have that problem. How do you think they're going to solve it, Toby?
Oh, I don't know. They got that. Someone to stop the Herald.
This is my kingdom.
I mean, they obviously can't flip the iron over again because they did that last time. So they can't flip it.
Oh, it's rewind time. Let's flip the flip.
How would they fix it?
When you take the moon and you take
If
the
they,
sun.
I can definitely see them like stopping the Herald, but like not like completely. Like, I feel like she would have like destroyed like the iron a bit, but they would have eventually stopped there somehow. I don't know how they would do that. I think they had something to do with like the loop breaker project, as the challengers suggested. And we don't know what the loop breaker project is. It's the Chapter 2, Season 2 live event where Miles tried to break the loop by using his storm device.
Midas is Andrew Tate.
So some people think that Midas is gonna make an appearance and uses gold touch to try and like, I don't know, overpower the Chrome, I guess.
I have an idea. It's a dumb idea, and it links back to the TARDIS idea, right?
Okay, well,
Oh no, not again.
They need a very intelligent specialist in everything, right, to solve the problem?
yeah.
Who's the doctor? A bloke who knows everything about everything. Boom. Have him fix it. You'd be like, the ratio of acceleration of the chrome to this, that and the other. It'd be too much, it'd be too much. Ah, yes, but you're gold. You know, sort of that.
Yeah.
That sort of thing. Or we just get Elon Musk, you know, he tried to kill us in GTA, watch our playthrough, and then he comes to save the island. I had to do a shameless plug there of our channel.
Just clickbait. Elon Musk saves Fortnite, but doesn't save Twitter.
Well, now we have a title for the British Boys video.
Elon Musk abandons Twitter to save Fortnite Chapter 3 Season 4.
Imagine if he bought Epic Games now because of our input. Hello. Hello, Twitter people.
Elon Musk abandoned Twitter to save Fortnite.
Now, if we do get an actual Doctor Who proper crossover, I am going to say I called it, because I made an edit, right? Fortnite Chapter 2 Season 1 trailer. I edited a Doctor Who intro into the start of that, right? That was like, what, 1-2 years ago? So, if we get a crossover, all I'm saying, I called it. And I will put in the video that I called it.
Pretty sure the event
yeah.
starts at 9 o'clock tomorrow.
Starts at 8 o'clock.
You
The
sure?
Xbox dashboard said 8.
You sure? Because I'm looking at the countdown in Fortnite, and it says 1 day, 1 hour and 20 minutes. And that's pretty much 9 o'clock tomorrow. In 20,
Why is the Xbox out?
because in 20,
Oh, we'll be logged on for like
Yeah,
7:30 then.
It's like-
just in case.
'cause in 20 minutes that'd be like 8, plus an hour, that's 9, and plus a day, that's tomorrow at 9. So yeah, that's about 9ish then.
Oh well.
Oh well.
We'll be on from like 7:30 to make sure then. And we'll just start stream whenever the event is.
Yeah.
Event predictions, because guaranteed this whole island's gone.
Yeah. I'll probably get a new island or something. I don't really want them to flip the island.
Do I hear the Fortnite sweats screaming for the Chapter 1 map? Oh god, I do. Oh, and they're screaming for the Chapter 2 map? God, I can't wait for next chapter when they go, bring back the Chapter 3 map.
Yeah, it's
Shut the fuck
it's
up.
always the same thing. They don't realize what they have until it's gone, and then they want it back again.
Oh, we want the old map. No, you don't. No, you really don't.
You don't want the old map.
He's got grey shit all over it. Looks like someone spilled a souffle over the middle of the map.
Yeah, and the Chapter 2 one's got fucking purple shit everywhere.
Lumiere from Disney's Beauty and the Beast really said to the map, try the grey stuff, it's delicious. Don't believe me, it's infectious. And now look at the map.
Yep.
It killed the tree. You know, we had the big tree from Avatar or something. And it's like, the big tree, it won't die. Then someone spills their mousse all over the island.
Spills the chrome.
But yeah. JoJo reference, was that, Toby?
What, spilled the chrome?
The way you said it. Spills the chrome. You know, you keep going, bites the dust or... Anyway.
Just because you say something in like a
live-
standish JoJo way doesn't mean it's a reference.
If Callum was here, he'd be saying...
Fortnite Chapter 3 bites the... You know, just because you say it in JoJo-y, like...
Fortnite, one who pump.
Fortnite Chapter 4.
Fortnite serious one pump. Anyway, on to live event predictions.
Serious one pump. Fortnite. Serious one pump. Act 2.
I really hope there was an image on screen there of Saitama holding a gun.
Yeah, let's add Saitama to Fortnite. I can get my one pumps in. Killer move serious series. Serious pump. Just one pumps in for 200.
Anyway, live event predictions, because we've already got a half-an-hour video.
Based on the not spoiler, but like the image. Where is that? Is it still in the thing right now? Yeah. Chapter 3 finale fracture. Based on that image there's a lot of chrome tornadoes, so I'm gonna assume there's gonna be a lot of destruction before everything's over. I hope you're showing the image right now so people know what I'm on about.
Oh, the what image?
The chapter 3 finale fracture image.
Yeah, I'll try and put that up.
I mean, you can just open it in game.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you can just open it there instead. Yeah, there's a lot of chrome tornadoes, and I think that's like, what is that? Is that a gas station or something that's getting like swooped up? So yeah.
Yeah, it's a petrol station.
Yeah, gonna be a lot of just like destruction, POIs and whatnot, probably flying away.
Is that the house from Twister?
I don't know.
We're getting a Twister collab.
No idea.
Also, why is the roller coaster throwing up?
Throwing up?
Yeah, look, it's spewing out.
Oh yeah. Don't know. It's just everything's getting whisked away.
Wait, look at all the tornadoes on the map. We've only got 2, right? Look, we got left. There's at least 4 there.
Yeah, I told you.
We've got the one to the front left, the one at the front, 2 to the back.
Yeah, Harold's going all out. She's gonna destroy everything.
Damn.
And if you remember the like 19-second trailer that Fortnite released, if you pause at the right time, you can see the Herald inside like a Twister like powering up.
Damn.
Show it on screen right now.
Can I?
Ta-da! Cool effects. Wow.
Oh my god, I can't.
It's almost as if you can edit it afterwards. Wow, so see that image right there? The Herald inside the Twister in the trailer? Damn, that's so cool. Oh. Nah, couldn't be bothered to fucking freeze frame on like.
Yeah, I'm too lazy.
It's probably less work actually. You just gotta take a screenshot and just. Okay, whatever. You're so lazy. You don't want to do the easier option.
Yeah, no. Right then. We'll see you tomorrow in the live event.
Yeah.
Well, the video will be out at some point. Toby's channel will be linked in the description because he was in this video. But you should totally subscribe to mine because we're trying to hit 100 before the end of the year. We're like 4 off, I think. So tell your dog. And get your dog to subscribe.
Tell your dog.
Oh, we're 6 off. Anyway, my closing remark of stream is, right? For a leaked image.
Ooh.
Stay away from Twitter for the next 36 hours if you don't want any of the live events spoiled. Because there is a leak circulating on Twitter of the live event. And all I've got to say is...